I'd like to show you today how I am refinishing this China Armoire easily without having to refinish the entire thing. It is really beat up. It was in a bathroom and it got water damage. So I have another video where I show how I redid my cabinets just using teak oil. This one's a little bit different because it has some of the stain removed, whereas the cabinets just had a little bit of water damage, and it's a different color stain. So I'm just going to show you. So you can see I've done the top 3 drawers, and I need to do these ones. So basically, you take it out, and now I vacuumed out the inside, but you can see there's still some glitter or whatever. So I take a damp paper towel and just damp, not wet. Just barely get it damp. Get the water so it's not dripping. And then it'll take, like I've already vacuumed it, but you can see once I get it damp, I can roll up the dust and lint on it, and that will get out, if I continue to, I don't want to take the time, but so that will get out the darker lint and dust that's on this little velour inner lining of the jewelry box or armoire. Okay, so if I continue to do that, they would all roll up and I'd get them out. Okay, that's how you do the inside. Then the outside, you need to figure out what color stain it is. Now, if it's a walnut or a cherry, you can use Old English furniture polish. The lighter woods furniture polish I haven't found. I don't like it. I tried it on my cabinets and I didn't feel like it worked very well. So I use tung oil or teak oil if it's a lighter one, and if it has a stain and it's a lighter one, then I stain it first and then wipe off the extra stain. So I just matched the stain. It's golden oak, and basically you just take a clean dry cloth. I just use a cut up t-shirt, and you can see it's stained quite. Let's see the glare of the light. Let me turn that light off and see if that works. That's a little bit better. Okay, so you just take the stain of the color that you want to do, and you just do it. Now you can't wear rubber gloves when you're doing stains because the stain will eat the rubber and then it becomes sticky. So you just have to try not to get it on your hands. And then, since the sides of these are kind of a particle board, it won't take the stain, but I show on lots of other videos how I take a Sharpie and I fill it in and I wipe it off, and then it kind of darkens it up. So I can show you that in a second, but I don't have the exact color Sharpie. I live in a small town and it's hard for me to find those. But anyway, the darker, I should have done that lighter, just the teak oil. So if it's a deep one like that, you can just do the teak oil. I shouldn't have filled it in so dark there. Okay, and then you take a clean towel or a paper towel and you wipe off the excess stain. So because this already has a stain on it, I only want the stain to be taken up on the part that needs to be the scratches. If you leave the stain on it, it will become sticky, so you don't want to leave the stain on very long. You just want to wipe it on basically and then take all the excess off. You can see there's a little bit on there still. Put it on, cover the scratches, wipe it off. Okay, then I'm going to let it dry for a few minutes. Once it's dry, you take teak oil. You get a little bit on your cloth, and then once this is dry, after about 30 minutes or so, then you rub a coating of teak oil on it just to seal it. So I'm just showing you, it'll take a little bit of the stain off. But so then you rub the teak oil on, and then the teak oil gives it kind of like a lacquer finish. So you can see on my cabinets, these are 30-year-old cabinets, and they're nice and shiny, and I just redid them. You can check out another video on that. Just type in The Secret is Gratitude for my channel, and then you can find that one. I also did it with my bathroom cabinets that were getting a little bit worn. Okay, then after you've done that, hold on, it's kind of hard with an angle. Let me wipe the stain off of here so I can show you the trick with the Sharpie. I also have blogs on this, lots of different blogs on this, how I use Sharpies to refinish furniture all the time. This is not the right color. I would use a lighter color, but I don't have any more. My kids have taken them, and I've used them all over the years. So you rub it on, and then you kind of wipe it off with your finger, and it will, it's so glary. Let's see, let's do it in the shadow, see if I can get it in the shadow. So you color it on, and then you wipe it off with your finger. And where I've done that, it fills in and it's darker, and it doesn't show as much as the ones that have the, am I too close? Oh, it's hard with this lighting. It's either too bright or too dark. Okay, let's try that right there. So you take a color that's closest to the color you want, and then you rub on it, and then color it, and then rub on it. And you can see now that spot is a little bit covered in. And so let me show you what it looks like when it's on the drawers. So it just kind of leaves it a little red color, but it's still darker than a white color. I haven't done these ones right here, but I did the corners and just left it. If I had a tan Sharpie, it would work better because the color would be more close. But I've just wiped off the red, but at least it doesn't show as much as on the others. So you can see, you know, a foot back, where the ones I've done look fine. Just you can't see anything. They look good. And then there's the ones that I haven't done. So that's just a quick way to refinish. This would work on bathroom cabinets, kitchen cabinets, any kind of wood that has kind of weathered look to it. And before I do this side, I'm going to just take a very, very, very fine grit sandpaper, and just sand it. You could use steel wool as well, very fine grit steel wool, just to take any flaking of the varnish off, because it's been weathered. It was in her bathroom next to the shower, and the steam has just worn it all the years. And so I didn't want to get rid of it because it was my mother's, and I figured I would try and refinish it and see if I could make it look pretty. And I think it's looking okay. It's never going to be 100%, but you know, it has sentimental value, so it's worth fixing up. Anyway, check out my blog. I will post pictures and give a little bit more description and pictures. thesecretisgratitude.com, and go to the bottom of the homepage and type in jewelry box, armoire, something, just jewelry box probably would show up. And then you can find this post. Thanks for watching.